Welcome to today's top news stories. We have major updates from India and international highlights. Let's dive in. First, India's latest inflation figures have caught many by surprise. We'll unpack what's driving these numbers, plus major business news including Haldiram's potential sale. But it's not all about economics. We'll discuss India's celebration of mathematics and the International Day of Action for Rivers, and the latest on the tragic Danielle McLaughlin case. The latest figures are in, and India's inflation rate has climbed to 6.2%. This uptick is attributed to rising food and fuel costs, putting pressure on household budgets. Could this beloved Indian snack brand soon have global reach? Haldiram's is reportedly selling a minority stake, aiming to fuel its international expansion. Confidence in the Indian economy. Businesses project a 15% rise in promotions this year, reflecting optimism and growth across sectors. Cricket legend Virat Kohli echoes the sentiments of many as the sport is set to return to the Olympics in 2028, marking a historic moment for athletes and fans. Nurturing the next generation of storytellers, the Indian government has launched the third phase to support young authors and showcase India's cultural heritage. Big news for India's creative minds. A $1 billion fund has been revealed to bolster the creator economy and empower digital entrepreneurs. India joins the world in celebrating the beauty and significance of mathematics, acknowledging its crucial role in advancing science and technology. Across India, communities are coming together to raise awareness about the importance of rivers, advocating for their protection and sustainable management. In a case that shocked India and Ireland, Vikat Bhagat received a life sentence for the rape and murder of Irish tourist Danielle McLaughlin. Blasting off from Earth, SpaceX and NASA have launched the Crew 10 mission, carrying astronauts to the International Space Station. A dire situation in Sudan. Over 30 million people, including more than half being children, are trapped in conflict, famine, and disease. Disturbing reports out of Syria. UN investigators confirm horrific summary executions of entire Alawite families as violence plagues the nation. A stark warning from a UN expert. Haiti is in freefall, grappling with multiple crises threatening the nation's survival. In a stunning turn of events, former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has been arrested by the International Criminal Court, admitting responsibility for his controversial actions taken during his time in office. After a tense standoff, Somali security forces ended the Al-Shabaab hotel siege in Beledweyne, with all 6 militants killed. Check 1, check. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer disapproves of Vladimir Putin's response to the peace plan, calling for a more constructive approach to negotiations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urges the United States to exert its influence and compel Russia to agree to a ceasefire, seeking an end to the conflict. From consumers to businesses, there's a palpable unease about the global economic outlook, with growing concerns over potential downturns and financial instability. The UN has issued a dire warning that Sudan's healthcare system is near collapse, leaving millions without essential medical care. A critical gathering is set to take place in London, where major military powers will convene to discuss strategies for securing a lasting peace deal in Ukraine, emphasizing the urgency. The European Union is prepared to impose more sanctions on Russia if it fails to agree to a fair ceasefire, escalating pressure for peace. That's all for today's top news stories. From the economic complexities in India to the humanitarian crises in Sudan and beyond, it's crucial to stay informed about our world. We've covered a lot today, but the conversation doesn't end here. Delve deeper into these stories, seek out diverse perspectives, and engage in meaningful dialogue. Thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for more updates.